Good day everybody, this is Baran here, and I'm building my Global 1940 custom gaming table. I have played on Young Grasshopper's table, and it is an excellent table, and I took a lot of inspiration from his in the design of mine. Mine is going to be 40 inches high by 8 feet long, slightly larger than the out-of-the-box one. And I've decided to make mine collapsible so I can move it around to other locations. I am building it in my garage, but I will be playing it in the basement, so I needed to get it down there, so I had to build it into some smaller sections. This is the base frame for the center part. If you notice in the center section, there is a notch in the front 2x4 and along the back. That is where the side rails are going to go in to make it for the unit trays. And there'll be two more, one on each side, here and here, along with the extending of the surface. This inner frame is 40 inches wide by 5 foot 10 inches long. I'll post all the details on how I built it online accompanying this video, but it should be good. Thanks. Alright, now my table is now fully assembled, or the main part is assembled. The map will sit in the center here. The edges, beating around the edges, are about an inch high all the way around, and as you can see down the long sides, there's 3 little notch points for those for the 2x2s to go in. That'll hold the exterior shelving area for the unit trays, and there's 2 on each end for also holding unit trays. I will be staining the whole table a nice brown color to make it look natural and older, to make it look nicer. But this is as is right now. I did make one mistake when I was designing it. I should have had the 2x4s in the center section come all the way to the end, so that they would give a support for the extra notch points. As you can see down here, I have had to put in some 1x2s to make it supportable. But other than that, it was a pretty straightforward build. And more to follow. These will be stained shortly with that same thing, same color. And just lying loosely right now is some quarter round that I've got that'll be used as a trim around the edge of the map to hold it in place. And on the end here, I took an old map that I had drawn up many years ago, cut it up to create another spot for some extra wood, and because I didn't have enough plywood for the trays, and I've now fashioned it into a dice tray. So the dice will be rolled in the center section here, and the units will be placed all around the outside of the tray, in little trays. Alright, see you soon. As you can see now, I've stained all the side rails where all the units will be going. Map is installed, and the dice tray is done. The map in the center is a 2-part map that I gotten off of accessanallies.org from Imperial Leader. He did it all up, and I just had it printed off at Staples. The map itself is 40 inches high and 90 inches long. I am working on creating my own version of the map, sewing the 2 sides together and making it one big map, and correcting some color differences between the 2 sides. But for now, this is what I'm going to be using. On the dice tray, I put a little bit of felt on the bottom, just like foam stuff that I've gotten at a local store, crafting store. The side rails are all done, and to put unit trays in, and as you'll see right here, the whole tray itself, they do slide out on 2x2s, so they can be taken completely off. So the table in the center where the map is one piece, and then the side rails are 4 additional pieces. This is to ease in transportation and storage. There's a lip around the outside of all the side rails of about almost just under 2 inches to make sure that all the unit trays stay inside nice and compact and everything. Up here I'm going to be putting a metal tray with for the IPC counter. That is still a work in progress. And down at this end I'll have, at the dice tray, along the edge here, I'm going to be putting an abacus in, similar to what young Grasshopper has, because playing on his table, I found that the best way of tracking units and casualties. It's great. Right, that's it for now. Okay, now I've got the table all assembled and everything. The abacus is built. I've got the color-coded balls along each side to indicate how many units have been killed. Grays being 1 unit. Then every 3 balls it's a green one, and 5 it's a red one, just like the chips. Over here I've got the national objective cards. I got the original templates off of accessanalyze.org from young Grasshopper. I've modified a few of them for some house rules I've created, and created some others of my own. Along all the sides you can see all the trays full of units. In each tray, the units are listed. Each individual unit type has its own little compartment. And the name of the unit is in there, as well as some dice I got from Field Marshal Gaming. Some 3D printing units from Shapeways as well. Each tray has a bunch of units in it from each country. So we got down here, we got the British, the Italians. I also got these IPC chips from I Will Never Grow Up Gaming. Down the end here, I've got the national production chart and technology chart. The technology chart might look a bit different than the out-of-the-box ones, as this one is set up for some of the house rules I have. As well, both of these charts are on a piece of aluminum that's magnetized, so all the chips on it are also have been magnetized, so that it's easy they stay where they are supposed to be staying, and even if the table gets bumped, they won't move. Going around, more different, the trays of units, the end, and the map itself. This map is temporary, as I already had it printed off. I'm planning on printing off a whole new map with some of the edits I've made to the map to make it whole, and it'll be only one piece instead of this one, which is actually two map pieces with a nice big seam in the middle, and the colors are a bit off on each side. I've been working on my computer to marry the two up together and make them all look like one piece. Alright, this concludes all the little pieces I've done with videos, and looking forward to some comments. Alright, thanks, bye.